Esoteric. It has to do with timing, reading body language, stuff like that. This is the stuff that really makes a big difference. The first part is going to be reading your opponent. How do you gain information? How do you take advantage of that? By the time you have any modicum of skill, you can stand in front of an opponent who's standing still and say, that's open, that's open. But a decent fighter typically knows that's open, that's open. So now we have an issue, and it's going to be more common. How do you deal with that when there is no real shot? Or what's the best thing to throw at? Or what it really comes down to is, what's it going to take to kill this guy? That's all I really care about. What is it going to take to kill this guy? Try somebody else different. Another volunteer, I don't care. Okay. Thank you, man. So I'm going to take your stance. Okay. Now, first thing I've done is when this happens, during lay-on, this is when this starts. Okay. This reading your opponent, this starts the moment this person hits the list field. Okay. So, at this point, she took her stance. So about that point is about when the marshal has said, on your guard, she's taken her stance. At that point, the fight hasn't even started, and I already know stuff about how she fights. Okay? This is what I learned. She came out, she was excited. And she was upright. Her body language tells me that she's excited to play. She's looking to fight me. She's not, oh my God, it's a Duke, I'm gonna die. But neither is it calm and collected. She's like, woohoo! Okay, but she's got some energy in her. So I'm going to see what I can do with that. The next thing is, on your guard. I'm back here. I have not taken a stance yet, on purpose. I don't want her to have any more information than I do. So I look at her stance from here. What do I know from her stance? Well, this is what I'm seeing. The sword's across, so I'm not expecting any shot on this side. Because unless she's an unusually large person, strong, she's not going to be able to pop a shot to this side. Because it's straight across, she's probably going to flip here. I'm left-handed, so this elbow has already gone to the top of my target list. With a caveat, does she know? Because that's pretty obvious. Maybe she did it on purpose. Maybe there's some other reason. It's hard with the dress, but it looks like her hips are just slightly turned. So she's kind of facing me, but a little bit offline. What that's telling me is she's ready to fight me, but she's a little more defensive. So she's probably going to be a counter shooter. So is any of this wrong? One part of it? What's that? Is it? Okay. Okay, what I feel like is I don't feel a threat from it in that position. And she makes a good point. That's her favorite shot, is that offside shot. Okay? Because it's pointing up there. I suspect that I did not pick that up because I haven't actually threatened her yet. Right now she's taking her stance, and I will bet money. See? She told me. Okay, so now I know that's her favorite spot. I initiated something, and she, whoop, her instinct, that's her place. So now I know, how do you get somebody to stand still for you? Well, you really don't. You just meet them where they're going to be. Well, how do you know where they're going to be? Let them show you. And that's what she did. So now I know that a burst will make her pop to that spot. So when I need her to go there, I have a way now. So then I'll go and I'll test some other things. So now I've got 2 things. Okay. What I learned was I threatened the elbow. She shifted her stance. She brought this foot forward and she shifted the shield. She didn't overcompensate, but she showed me she's going to block this elbow with her shield. My left hand can go pretty deep over here. So now I'm wondering, okay, I didn't throw, but what she did is she stepped across, spread her legs, dropped her shield, and stuck her arm up. So now I have her in this position. Okay? There's nothing wrong with what she's doing. She's timing it great. She's even sliding out of the line of my shot. But now I know. Okay? Now, she was aware of it and she picked it up with a shield. Okay, so I can keep building on it. Okay.